Hi, I'm Anna and I'm so glad you're here today. Today I want to talk about craft room organization on a dollar store budget. So I know you probably love shopping at the dollar store, and right now at Dollar Tree you can find these adorable little wooden crates. I'm going to share with you tons of ways you can use these little wooden crates for organizing your craft space. And even though this is a small little item, I'm going to show you ways you can use these, put these together, make larger organizers. Let's get started and I'll share them with you. So first I'd like to mention the different ways that you can use these, and then we'll talk about the items I've come up with that I will be storing in some of these and some ideas for you for what you could store in them. So first, you can use these just how they are individually. So you could store these on your work surface, several of them beside each other, maybe just one. They also make really fantastic drawer organizers. So maybe you can use some individually like that. What if you want to put some together and make larger organizers? Here are a couple of ideas for that. You can take several and glue them together this way and use this in a drawer or this on your tabletop. Maybe you like them this way, maybe you like them this way. You can put as many or as few of these together as you like and use them horizontally on your surface or in a drawer. Now you can also put them together and start using them vertically. So imagine if you turn this up and down, set it on edge, and use it more as like a shelf. You can do all kinds of things and store in them that way as well. So now let's talk about what to store in them. And I have, I think, 12 ideas for you. There's quite a few different things here that I came up with that fit really nicely in these cute little crates. So number one is blocks, your stamping blocks. So these can stand up in there depending on what size. You can fit quite a few. Your smaller ones, the larger ones, you can fit several. So your stamping blocks will fit in there. What about adhesives? Adhesives fit really nicely in here. Dimensional sheets, tape, adhesive, your tape runner. These are perfect for adhesives and you can keep them handy right there on your work surface or in a drawer nearby. Ink pads. I wanted to see if ink pads could be stored in these. Now, Stampin' Up! Ink pads do not fit, but if you have other ink pads, this is my embossing ink, my Stazon, my Memento fits in. These fit in really well this direction, so you can store ink pads in them. Embossing supplies. I know my embossing powders, you have all these little containers. They can get kind of messy depending on, if you have a good spot to store them or not. But embossing powders and embossing supplies, your embossing buddy, fit really well in these crates. What about ribbons? Rolls of ribbon fit nicely in them, so that's an idea. And also embellishments. Embellishments fit nicely set up. I am just so excited about these. If you have a desk or work surface that is always set up for crafting, just set up a few of these on your work surface. You can organize so many things. Your most used items would be great to keep on your work surface in a few of these. White scraps. So this is one of my organization tips that I like to share that it's kind of silly, but it has saved me so much time. I like to keep white scraps either on my work surface or really close nearby, just in a pile of just white scraps, because I use these all the time. I use them for greetings on my cards. I use them for punches. I use them to stamp things and trim them out. But I like to keep just a stack of white scraps. So this is perfect for my little scrap collection. Tags. Here's another idea that I think is fun. So I love to store my greeting tags already prepared in this handy fishing tackle box. If you want to know more about this, I can link you to a video here. They're organized in here in each section by sentiment, type, and occasion. So like baby, thank you, birthday, etc. So what if you don't have one of those, but you want to organize some of your tags? Here's a really cute and easy way to do it. Use some of these clear card protector envelopes and sort them by type. So I have congratulations here. This one is, I think, birthday, but just store them in these sleeves and you can stack them and keep your tags organized. This saves so much time having those tags prepared and ready for your projects. Card mats. When I started keeping card mats and card bases already cut and ready, this also was a huge time saver for me. And these little crates fit your card mats and your card bases perfectly. So I always keep big stacks of white. I also have other colors mixed in here, you can see, but these fit nicely in these crates. You can also store card bases, like I mentioned. So these have already been folded. So if you want to use these for card bases, you'll have to go ahead and fold them in half and have them ready. You can store those in there. They do fit envelopes. So if you need a spot for some of your envelopes, they work. And I love this idea. If you don't have a great way to organize your finished cards, this would be such a fun way. You could have one of these for birthday cards. You could have one for sympathy. You can sort them by type if you have quite a few cards made up and you need a spot to organize them. So you can store your finished cards in them as well. I hope this gives you some great ideas for how to use these dollar store wooden crates to organize your craft space. While you're here, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up, give me a comment on what you want to see from me in the future. I hope you have a blessed day, and I hope to see you again next time when I'll be here helping you to hand make with love.